Moment, folks. I'm having some technical difficulties. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Had a little bit of technical difficulty there. Missed some of the first game. Sorry about that. Um, Frank ended up winning that first game. This is the second game. This is a Silvers Division 9-ball singles match. We have Michael Graves at the table at the moment. His opponent is Frank Hernandez, who's approaching the table. These gentlemen are both a 450 Fargo. Looks like Frank has a look at this side pocket with the 1 that allow him to drift down here for the 3-ball. And keep the cue ball out of this corner pocket. He does. He's got a tough back cut or a bank. Looks like he's going to try the bank. Oh, he tried the back cut. He got there. And he's got to look at the 5-ball to the side. Nice shot by Frank. Just misses the side a little wide. Unfortunately, scratches. So this will bring up Michael Graves, who is from Odessa, Texas. Plays out of pocket 10. Bring him back to the table with ball in hand. With the 5, 7, 8, and 9 left on the table. If you can get in a decent position on this 7. It looks like he might be trying to draw back to put it in the side. Doesn't want to draw back behind the 8. Oh, holds it nicely. Can drop this 7-ball in. Leave an angle on this 8 to the side. You can go off the top rail and back down for the 9-ball. Yep, gets it in there. Nice shape on the 9-ball. Yep, gets it down and takes game 2. So this will bring Frank Hernandez back to the table. Frank is from San Angelo, Texas. He is a recent bronze champion from the bronze division last year. He's in the silver division this year. He plays out of Giz and Hums. So he's set to break off here on these lovely diamond tables. Diamond Billiard Products is one of our sponsors. And if you've been looking to purchase a diamond pool table and didn't want to wait the 8 months to get a new one, every one of these 41 diamond tables here at this event are for sale. Tries to cut it down to the corner, overcuts it a bit. He was on the 3-ball if he was able to make that. But this brings Michael back to the table here. Decent look on the 2-ball with not much work to get to the 3-ball. The 4 is down here all the way at the bottom of the table by the 9. Depending on if he can get down here and how he lands on this 4, he might entertain a 4-9 combo. Yeah, this 5-ball is kind of big if you're looking to try to get down here. Oh, but he got by it. Runs into the 4 on the correct side. He's got some shape on the 4. Puts this 4-ball in, leaves himself nicely on the 5. He may elect to just stop this cue ball here for the 5. Maybe he's got the angle to go up and down. Yeah. Well, that put him a little closer to the 6-ball. He's at the right angle to get in between this 8-9 over toward the side rail to have a shot at the 7. He may just go up and down. Don't know how tight it is by that 7. For the 6-ball to the corner, he may entertain a combo here. He's going to have to control both the 6, 7, and cue ball to have another decent look at this 6. He does. I drifted the cue ball up a little bit, but I think you ought to be able to get this. You'll be able to come down here and hit the side rail by the lower corner pocket, go to the short rail and back up for the 8. Ends up running into the 8 though. That's lucky for Michael because now there's not much work to do with the cue ball here. Just off that top rail and down for a look at the 8 in the corner. Exactly what he does. Is that the correct angle here to do the same thing off the top rail and back down for this 9 sitting in front of the corner? Yep, ends up on the racking spot. Another 9-ball for Frank. So that brings the score 3-0. Oh, I've been marking it wrong. Wrong side. It's been Michael who's at 3. Sorry about that, folks. There we go. So Michael's at 3, Frank's at 0. Michael's the one racking, set to break off and a race to 6. So Michael is halfway there. Frank is still looking to get started in this match. Just overcutting a few things and getting a little bit out of position. So I got a ball down, but Michael is behind the 3 ball. Let's see if he entertains a jump or push here. We are playing the standard BCA 9-ball rules. So looks like he's going to kick at this one. Gets a hit on it. Ends up, oh, I thought he was scratching. Came off the point. This will bring Frank to the table. Let's see if he can get going in this match. Tries to play containing safety behind the 6 and doesn't quite get over there behind the 6. Still doesn't leave anything easy for Michael. Let's see if Michael plays the safe here. Yep, tries to get the cue ball in behind this 6-8. Ends up going a little too far and does leave a look at the 1 ball. It's not a great look. If Frank's not careful, he could scratch in the side if he tries to cut this up to the corner. Yeah, he realizes that, so he plays a containing safety behind the 2. I think he got there. I think he's fully hooked Michael here on this one, so Michael's going to have to kick at it. Maybe he can see the edge. Does our other camera view help us out here? Nope. Yeah, I believe he's hooked. Oh, just misses it, so the safety pays off. So let's bring Frank to the table with ball in hand. Table's pretty wide open, so let's see how Frank navigates this rack. Nice. I think he wanted to pull that back a little bit, have an easier shot at this side pocket. So it looks like he's going to go to the corner. More of a two-way shot. I don't think he has him hooked on the 3, but he definitely a difficult shot on the 3. It's going to be tough to get safe as well as control the cue ball. Oh, almost off the 5 into the side. That was a smart play there. So see if Frank can drift down here just beneath this 5 ball. Ends up under hitting it just a little. He'll be running into the 9 here, but I think it'll send the cue ball down here for the 6. Still leaves the 7 open. So let's see if Frank puts the 6 in and goes up above the 7, or if he tries to stay beneath it. Oh, ends up playing safe. Gets another full hook on the 6, but this shouldn't be too hard to hit. He can go the bottom rail or the top rail. See what he decides to do. Like he's going bottom rail. Maybe he wants to just tick this and come back behind the 8. Oh, I don't think he got a rail. I can't back up and look, so somebody else would have to. Nope, it was ball in hand. Okay. All right, so Frank's going to put this 6 in the lower right hand corner and drift over for the 7. Ends up using a little bit too much low and ends up, instead of stunning it over, he kind of draws it into the 9, so he's left himself tough on this 7 ball. Ends up putting some unwanted English on it. And you should never grab that cue ball while it's moving. Let it come to a complete rest, because that could be a sportsmanship foul, could be a loss of game. So Michael puts the 7 ball in nicely on the 8. See if he can get this 9 ball down and go up 4-0. Yep. All right. Michael is 4-0 in a race to 6. Frank's still trying to get going here on this table in this match. If you're just joining us, this is the Bad Boys Texas State Championship Tournament. We've had already gone through our round of 8-ball singles. We are now into the 9-ball singles. Later on this week, we're going to have Scotch doubles, and then at the end of the week, we're going to have the teams division. And what's really neat about the teams division is it's going to be a Moscone style teams division. So that might be really interesting to watch coming this weekend. All right, Frank set to break off here. Gets the ball down. Does he have a look at this one? Nope. 7 drifts in the way, so he's either going to have a push or a kick at the 1. Yeah, looks like he's pushing. I'm going to send this 2 to the bottom end of the table. So that's going to bring up Michael to the tail. See if he can draw back down here. Yeah. Yep, that's what I was thinking he would try to do. Hit it a bit too hard. Didn't give a chance for the draw to take. This is really new felt, so these balls are sliding across this new felt quite a bit. So it looks like he's kicking at this two-rail kick and behind it. Oh, 1-rail kick. Gets a good hit and ends up hooking poor Frank behind this 8. Poor Frank is just struggling through this match. This is their first game of the morning, so they're probably not completely in tournament mode yet. So it leaves a tough cut or a bank on this 2 ball. You know, the cut leaves position up for the 3 ball. And if you overcut it or undercut it, you could get an inadvertent hook on it. And looks like that's exactly what Michael does to Frank is Gives him a hook behind, so looks like Frank's going to the air. Gets a good hit. Does he get a hook? Nope, he's not getting any love. No love in this match for Frank. Sometimes that'll happen. Undercuts that 2-ball. Does Frank finally have a shot at this 2-ball down here to the bottom corner? Looks like it. Yeah. Ends up undercutting that just a little, but he does get the hook on Michael again. So Michael's going to have to kick at this. See if he gets another lucky kick and hooks Frank on this 2-ball. Nope, not this time. Right. Got to be mindful of this scratch here. Frank just might want to draw back into this 8-ball and take a little bit tougher cut on the. Well, looks like he's going to the side. No, he went to the corner. Was able to avoid this scratch narrowly. So now he's on the 3-ball. 5-ball is down here beneath the 6. It's going to be kind of tough to get on. And you definitely don't want to end up behind the 9. Yeah. Yeah. Poor Frank is feeling the frustrations of this game. Oh, good attempt. Good 2-rail attempt. That's a tough ball to hit for a lot of people.
I know, but I do. My tablet is real high. My white blood cell count is low, so just keep burning all the energy I'm trying to.
One hand for Michael here. Looks like he's going to go bottom rail up and out for this 6-ball. It's a little too hard. Doesn't want to end up behind the 8. Yeah, I like giving a little bit wider angles when I take those, so don't quite have to hit it so hard to try to get good position. So he hit it back on the second attempt. He does, but nothing hits a rail, so it's going to bring Frank back up to the table with the ball in hand. Let's see if he can work these 4 balls out and get one on the board for him. If he can take this to the lower right-hand corner and drift over for the 7. Get relatively straight on this 7-ball. Ooh. Does this 7 go by the 9? Yeah, it looks like he's going to have to follow this up to the top rail and down a bit to have the 8-ball in the corner pocket. Oh, he tried for the 9. Swung for the 9 and didn't quite get there, so he leaves Michael a look at this 7-ball. Rolls that cue ball nicely, ends up on the 8-ball. Drifts a little past the shape on the 9 to the corner, so he's got a cut to the side or a bank. He'll probably take this cut to the side. Unfortunately for Frank, if he misses this, you send the 9 down to this bottom rail and leave him tough on the 9 if Michael can't put this 9-ball in, which he does. So that puts Michael on the hill. This race to 6. So it's going to bring Michael up breaking. Poor Frank has struggled through this match. All right, so just happened to be that the ref was watching that, and Michael didn't hit the 1 ball first. He ended up hitting the 8 ball, which was behind the 1. So that's actually ball in hand. The break stands as it is. 9 ball will be spotted. So, yep. Our referee Floyd Floyd Eigelhart is going to spot the 9. That gives Frank ball in hand. He might entertain taking this 1 to the side and trying to stun down here for the 2 in the corner. Oh, decides to go 2 rails. He's still got shape here. Still got shape. That's good. No, he's hooked. Is he hooked? I don't think this other camera position will tell me. Yeah, he must be hooked. Otherwise, he wouldn't be measuring the kick. Good try. Good try. Poor Frank, struggling to get going here. All right. Michael's going up and down. Ends up landing straight on the 3, so looks like he's going to be kicking or banking this 3 ball. He's eyeing up the kick. Like he's going to play a containing safety here. Nice work. Nice work. Gets it behind the 9. Forcing Frank to kick at this 3 ball. Yeah, he's struggling here. He might need to try to slow Michael down here. Take some time. Make sure your intent and stroke is where you want it to be. Well, this can work. This can work. This, it's a tough bank or a tough combo. Can be a tricky little safety. You can actually not get the 3 ball by the 8. And it can run into the 8 and still leave the 3 open. You know, maybe just go ahead and cut the 3 straight down the rail and let it come behind the 8. Oh, he was going for a carom combo. Ends up lucking out and dropping the 8 ball in the other corner pocket. Well, that's the game of 9 ball, folks. All pockets count if you can make contact with your object ball. At the lower number ball first and something falls, you keep going. Looks like he's going to the side. He's looking to drift up above the 6 a little further. Maybe he wanted to go to the top rail and bounce down more in line with the 6, but he's on this. This is makeable. If he wants, he can drift forward down to the other side rail below the side pocket and take the 7 to the side. Looks like that's what he's going to do. So let's see if he just drops the 7 in and takes the 9 to the other side or corner, or if he decides to come around. Yeah, this will work. Kind of tough, but he's, relatively straight with it. So let's see if he can drop this 9 into the corner pocket. He does so. So Michael takes this match down 6-0. Our next match a little later on today is going to be a platinum singles match. So we don't know exactly what time that one is starting yet. But just keep watching for these live streams to pop up.